just don't sound cool.
Hey, welcome to season 3, episode 22 of the Kill Podcast. I'm your host, David Mitch. I got Cruz with me. I got Nephew with me.
Brunch in Motown.
All I need is a cigar, some cognac, and this is what I play.
Gucci slides on.
Go ahead, Smokey. One time. Here we go.
Bad bitch, yeah, she working for that rent tonight. Bossed up, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm ham tonight. Pour it up, yeah, we sipping juice and gin tonight. I done took a couple L's, we finna win tonight. Yeah, you know we getting money off bucks. Grinding hard every day, I can't tell you about no luck. If you a bad bitch, baby, run it up. Shorty thick, so I'm trying to bun her up. Turn this shit up while you driving down the interstate.
I ain't gonna hold you.
What you got?
This joint, I heard the beat, heard him stop rapping. It made me want to spit a little something.
Spit a little something.
Yeah, but I was gonna hit my little juvie stuff, my little juvie flow. something, huh? You went to the store, got them chips, huh?
This is that Smokey Garvin. This is that No Service off Brunch in Motown. Out everywhere. He even got new singles for y'all out everywhere. So go ahead and check that out. Tap in with Smokey Garvin. Y'all eat brunch?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Can we say what you said earlier?
Hey, Slim. What I say earlier? I fucking
What he
forgot.
thought brunch? He thought brunch was only for the women.
I swear I thought brunch was only for women. Because they do the bottomless mimosa shit.
What's women about mimosas?
You know, mimosa has champagne, which
Yeah,
you
champagne
love
and
to drink.
orange juice. That's a fact.
Do you not like orange juice?
That women.
I do.
Okay, so where's the...
So we gotta get into
Cause I ain't
that.
never seen. I ain't never seen no like. I ain't
That's
never seen.
toxic masculinity.
That is definitely toxic.
Come on now, let's be honest. Like,
I don't even like when people talk about that shit. That's toxic masculinity.
You ever seen? I ain't never seen no nigga go to brunch.
Me?
For real?
Hell yeah, I used to crush them bottom samosas.
Listen, bro.
You know what's went to brunch? John Wall at Rose Bar.
That's a fact.
Does that count as brunch?
Hell yeah.
He going to get drunk.
That's what brunch
That's what brunch is for,
That's why I thought it was
bro.
for females.
So niggas don't get drunk?
Barely. Niggas be drinking other shit nowadays. They got Waukesha
Bro,
and
you
all that
drink
shit
champagne. What
I
are
do.
you talking
That's
about?
all I drink at that.
You drink the nasty ass Tennessee Honey Jack.
Do you like
You
breakfast
getting out of
food?
hand now.
That's
yeah, I
not
do.
out of hand.
I
That's
can eat
nasty.
breakfast
All right, what's
all
your
day,
best?
every
What's
day.
your perfect brunch? What you having?
I like the chicken and waffles.
You going with some
That's
chicken and
brunch
waffles?
Yeah, that's
You
chicken
ever
and
had Milk and Honey's chicken and waffles?
Hell
Yo, I
yeah,
need to go there,
they
bro.
motherfucking shrimp and grits like that too.
I heard they really good.
Hell
I
yeah.
heard they put a lot of cheese on their shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't want that.
You tripping.
You could always ask him to
Extra,
not
put
a
light
lot of
cheese, nigga. Light
on
When
it.
they
cheese.
give you light cheese, or is
This
light cheese
carry
gonna
out
be
light
regular?
cheese, nigga.
Is light cheese gonna be regular for them? Because it look like they put like pounds of cheese on your food. I
Nah, they
want
don't do
much
you
cheese.
that.
Here
They
go
don't do
Cruz.
that
Here
greasy.
go Cruz. Wait, did y'all put cheese in my food? Yes, sir.
Damn.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
But nah, though, I ain't never it's cause I don't know no places to go to brunch. Like I always
I'm trying
like,
to tell you so.
When I think of Milk and Honey, I be thinking, all right, I'm just gonna go there for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Park got nice brunch.
Park at 14.
They got
But that
great
I
brunch.
thought that was a club. You feel
Nah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
a brunch spot.
Like people throw their parties there.
I mean,
like,
yeah, but
it's also
parties as brunches.
spot.
It's a club that's converted into
Yeah, because of COVID,
Okay.
it turned into a brunch spot.
oh, okay.
But they parties be brunches now.
yeah.
That shit, I don't got that many people to throw a party at no Park at 14 for the motherfucking. You feel what I'm saying? My
That
sister
shit's
already
good,
small.
bro.
That's why you just hit up like 2 or 3 of your friends and say, "Hey, we going to brunch," and you just go the 4 or 5 of y'all.
Let me ask this: what area in DC got the best brunch? Is it
Northwest?
M Street? Is it
Oh.
H Street? Is it
I couldn't tell.
I don't know. All them restaurants is new,
Couldn't
bro.
tell.
I can't
Hey,
even-
it's a little Afghan brunch spot, I think.
A Street went because Tony's
What's
on
that
it.
shit called? Oh,
By
that was
default,
cold.
I feel like no.
But I only go to
It's a
Tony's for
Afghan
breakfast though.
Brunch spot is so good.
That's true, but
What's
I feel
Tony's?
like I be getting that
ain't
sandwich
never
at
had
lunchtime.
Tony's?
So they
You
on
gotta
A Street.
think I'm new to the area again because I was out in Cali for 10
No, this
years.
is Tony's a staple. Tony's been around
Listen
a long
to what
time.
I'm saying.
Tony's like Horse and Dickies when
I
he
was
was on A Street.
17 and I didn't grow up in DC.
Oh, facts. No.
That's
We ain't gonna
yeah,
get on you
yeah,
like that. We ain't gonna get on you
Yeah,
like
we
that.
ain't
We ain't gonna get on you. You gotta get some Tonys though. You gotta get some Tonys. Get some
Facts.
breakfast sandwich spot, but not you. You gotta go to Orange Roof Tony's.
I was multiples.
It's two Tonys.
two
and
Tonys. One
They
sit
across
on
the
the-
street from each other,
one
and
sit on
both
the
claim they
corner.
the original Tonys, and
One sit on the corner.
they
and the
owned by
other one
2
is-
different people. I
Is it
think.
like they make like breakfast sandwiches like the egg, cheese, and jelly
Hell
type
yeah.
deals?
Yeah.
Bacon,
But other
egg,
Is it
stuff
like
too.
high end or is it like a?
Nah, that's
Nah,
like
hell
regular.
nah, high
It's
end.
like it's.
I mean, not high end. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Nah, but
like
it's
a
not
little
all
overpriced.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
hell
not,
no,
it's
hell
not all
no.
wild expensive.
This
for
shit
no
in the
reason.
hood.
Yeah,
Alright, bet.
yeah. Facts.
So when you
facts,
say
facts.
horse and dickies, you mean that too?
Yeah.
Okay, bet,
Yeah,
bet, bet,
yeah,
bet.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
They got like turkey bacon and shit too.
Yes, sir. Because I don't eat
All
pork.
that.
I bet.
Because the
we
Islamic
in the
community
hood,
got to
so
be
yeah.
looked out for too. Everybody or any
Black people
community that don't even.
Black people don't
eat
really
pork.
eat. Nah, I can't say black people don't eat pork like that because a lot of black people that
We phasing out of it.
Yeah.
I think we phasing out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we phasing
a
out
lot
of
of black people don't eat pork.
it. Yeah. Well, a lot of us are finding out it's bad for us. It's really it's like a
That
person
shit
by
clog
person
your
thing.
artery up.
It's a person by person thing. It's based on, but a majority of us, it's not. Especially in the
That's
amounts that
because
people be
high
eating.
cholesterol and all that shit
People be
runs in the
eating
black
bacon
community.
like
Yeah.
twice, 3, 4, 5 times a
Yeah.
week and whatnot. That's a lot of
That's all that
sodium and all
grease.
that.
But it's
Yeah.
crazy that I only find out
Pro
that
Tools went out.
No.
I was about to say.
it's crazy that whenever I go to a breakfast spot and I want something with turkey bacon or without pork or whatever, you only find that type of stuff
In the hood. Yeah, that's because all the good places is in the hood.
But the fancy places,
Don't nobody give a fuck about that
turkey bacon?
shit.
No, we only got pork. What the fuck?
Don't nobody want that shit.
Turkey bacon is better.
Yeah, I understand. I'm talking
It
about
tastes better, not- it's
nobody.
better for you.
Nobody goes to fancy places for in the hood food.
Pork.
Shit don't count. I ain't never been there.
But they ain't got turkey bacon.
Exactly. Nobody goes to fancy ass
But they
places
got-
for in the hood ass
they got-
food.
They got jerk wings and salmon.
You get a
It's like
motherfucker.
that.
You get a motherfucker turkey bacon, egg and cheese on wheat toast, butter and jelly in the hood.
You ain't got to give me wheat toast. Give me some white bread and I'm cool.
Yeah, in the hood.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
You're right.
That's a
Hey.
fact.
Right.
The best breakfast sandwiches.
And it be $3-4 at
You're
that.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I can stand.
Right.
They ain't never gonna cost you more than $5. All right. Y'all ready for the first one?
Donda.
Don't do that. Don't
Ho,
summon
time
that.
out.
That's summoning some shit.
Time
Don't-
out. Like and subscribe. Y'all know how we getting
Oh
down.
yeah,
We almost there.
Make sure y'all like and
Y'all
subscribe.
know.
We almost at 50. Giveaway when we get to 50. Make sure
Yes,
y'all
sir.
get
500.
that.
Get us
Get
to
that done.
500.
Get that done.
Facts.
Get that done.
Try and get verified.
Fuck a 50. Get us to 500.
Try and get verified. Small baby steps though. You can't just throw a big ass number out there.
Yeah, we can because we throw.
Oh, I
big
get it. You throw a big number and then it come out. Yeah,
Come
and then it's really. I get.
Exactly.
You're right. I get that. I got that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Y'all linked up. Okay. All right.
We always link up.
So you don't like the
Dun,
you don't like
dun,
the
We on the
intro?
RZA Connect.
You ain't like the 58 different words
Shut
of
up.
58 times of Donda.
You ain't like
She said that shit
It
58
felt like
times.
she was
50
summoning something.
58 times, yo.
You counted or you seen it? Somebody.
Count it, my nigga. Count
Oh
it.
my
It
goodness.
sounds like she's summoning something, so I always
Count
skip
it.
that intro.
Yeah, I probably won't ever listen to it ever again.
58
I mean, I
times, man.
understand
I heard Donda
artistically what
3
it's
times,
for,
and I was
but-
like, nope, skip. You're not bringing that shit to my house. I'm sorry.
Well, his
All
mother-
due respect, but
yeah,
you're
I was
not
about to
bringing
say
that
it's
shit to
just
my
his
house.
mother's name.
You have a nightmare.
All due respect, but no.
I understand.
That's his mother name?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Donda West.
Oh, I did not know that. I was always trying to figure out where the fuck he came up with this wild ass name from.
Nigga said wild ass name.
And he gonna call it wild after finding out what it
Find out his
is.
mother.
Not before.
No, I'm saying like
There ain't no way to clean this one up, brother.
Yeah, don't just leave it alone.
you're right.
You better be harder tonight.
Don't play that song.
No, I always skip it. I go straight to Off the Grid. The John with Fabio form.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 5-year song.
I play-
Debuted by yours truly on the
It
Kill
definitely,
Podcast.
it definitely,
Yeah,
it
almost
definitely
got us
stuck.
in trouble like
It
a
definitely
motherfucker
stuck.
too.
It definitely stuck. That played in my barbershop like early this morning, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
You get haircuts?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, now I'm playing.
You go to the barber shop? No, I thought you had one of them call in-house barbers. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's 2021. Everybody call their barber and they pop up at their house. I didn't know you go to the shop.
No, I don't have an on-demand pull-up barber.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I go to the
That's
shop.
what I was saying.
I've been going to the same barbershop since I was a child. And
Gary's on George Avenue?
no. Why you? Oh, you got me looking messy out here. Why you naming my barbers like this?
I'm just saying, everybody, like, since a kid, everybody, and you
You
was in
got
that
multiple
area.
barbers
Everybody.
and you be
No.
cheating?
See, now I gotta explain it.
You cheating
See,
on your
we supposed to be
barbers?
talking about Donda, and now I gotta explain
listen.
it.
Like my point of it was, you know, when you was living, everybody lived uptown. They always went to George Avenue and get a haircut by Gary. That was my point of it.
Got you.
And he said since he was a kid, I just assumed Gary because everybody went to Gary.
So you don't be cheating on your barber.
No, I don't.
That's like worse than cheating on your girl.
I seen that shit happen.
Worse?
And nigga headline was.
I mean,
fucked
cheating
up
on your girl.
after that shit.
Cheating on your girl is horrible, babe. If you watching, I would never. You know that. No, you know how we rock. But cheating on your barber, you cheating on your barber. That's fucking up the way
What
you
if my
look.
barber
I
cheat
seen
on
that,
me?
I seen that shit firsthand, bro. Like I
It's not
seen a
possible.
nigga. I
It
seen
is
a-
possible.
not
If they
possible.
leave my hairline looking stupid, that's cheating.
That's not cheating. He just had a bad day.
What if he did it multiple times? What if the damage is
Then it's time
need
to
to
have a
divorce-
talk with
irreversible.
him. Let's have a talk with him and divorce him. You can't just cheat.
Yeah, but I can't talk to my barber like we don't got that kind of relationship. I can't have it.
Then is that your barber?
Yeah, but he like
I don't know. If I had a barber, we'd be having a conversation. Like, wow.
If you can't have a conversation with your barber, that's not your barber.
Barbers are like therapists these days.
Yeah.
but I'm saying it's just like he kind of like a OG to me. You know, my mother. I don't really feel like I could approach him with he kind of
Nigga, you a grown ass man.
my hairline, bro. You kind of.
Hey, look, bro. I appreciate.
I feel like the
OG.
best thing is to just.
No.
But I seen that shit. I seen that shit firsthand. Like a nigga had a nice ass barber. It's a female. She lined him up perfect. So he goes to another barber.
We'll be right back to the Donda album review.
He goes to another barber and comes back to her barber. And so I walked in the house. I say, "Damn, boy, what the fuck happened to your motherfucking hairline?"
went to somebody else.
He said, "Man, I went to somebody else." I said, "Who the fuck told you to do some shit like that? You don't do that."
That's cheating. You can't cheat on your barber.
I looked at his barber. I say, "Man, don't even touch that hairline. That shit gotta grow back. Hopefully."
And if you cheat on your barber, it's not really considered cheating because the barber recommends them to you because they out of town or some shit.
That's not cheating. That's just like,
A recommendation.
yeah.
So it's not.
That's
really
like a
cheating.
substitute teacher.
Exactly.
That don't count.
Like your barber out of town. Yeah, I'm out of town, so go ahead. My man gonna get you right when I'm gone. But when I come back, I got you.
Yeah.
If you can't hold out until I come back.
I've been going to both these barbers for a long time.
But I just recommend you woofing it if your barber not there.
Yeah.
I had something really important that I couldn't not get a haircut for.
I understand.
Yeah, I had to show up on camera and all that kind of stuff. Photos were taken, so gotta look presentable. Anyway, Donda.
Donda.
cool
Outside of the 504 in the record, did you guys? I liked. Okay. So I'll say this. This
I like
is what
No
I really
Child Left Behind.
I don't
comparing
remember the names of the songs.
in comparison to Kanye's past albums. I think it's a
Upgrade.
it's a step out from Jesus is King.
I didn't listen to that. So.
but
yeah,
in a
but
sense- it's close to it.
No. It's a step out because I think content-wise, he didn't box himself specifically into using
Gospel.
well, not gospel, but he didn't box himself into subjects and or language that is acceptable solely to having a conversation about faith or anything like that, right? He talked about a lot of stuff in a lot of different ways, but he kept some gospel roots into it. Versus Jesus is King was pretty much a gospel album. All the songs were, praising the Lord, that kind of thing. So I think it's a step out from that, which I think is good because it invites more people into the album, right?
Yeah.
In comparison to Ye, I think this wasn't rushed as much. Now, it did seem like there was a scramble towards the end of it being put together, but I don't feel like you can hear that in the music as much as you could with Ye.
Yeah.
Ye really sounded like it was thrown together. And even though it's technically good music and there's a cult of following of people who really enjoyed Ye, it wasn't as focused for me as most Kanye albums are. So it's a step up from Ye. It's right there with Life of Pablo. I think it takes a few more artistic jumps, with the
Life of
songs that
Pablo
didn't
wasn't all
have.
that either though.
I like Life of Pablo.
It was cool, but I mean,
It's not. To be quite clear, I don't think Donda or Life of Pablo were top tier Kanye albums.
I like the one with his best album is the red cover one, and it got
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit probably his best album to me.
Is that
But-
still on?
So Donda, was it
Donda.
as good as Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? What do you
I
think?
think
No.
I think he reverted to a few notes that he took from Dark Twisted Fantasy, which Dark Twisted Fantasy was
I
the
think
one that
Donda
felt
has
like a
the-
performance the whole
one of
way
the
through.
best productions, like production wise, probably the best press production I've ever seen in like music catalog. Like that, it was well put together.
I think my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was better production wise too.
Really,
Yeah.
I listened to both, and maybe it's because it was more up to date. That's probably what it was like.
Probably.
Now that I'm listening to it, and now like
Probably.
this, I go back and I'm like, all right, it's cool.
I don't
But
think Donda's gonna age as well as my Beautiful Dark Twisted
No,
Fantasy.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
No.
I'm talking about production wise, not lyrics.
I think lyrically wise, the album's not that good. Like lyrically wise,
From him, no, but the
yeah.
other rappers, yes.
That's the features.
Yeah.
I think the features and the production is the
I like
best thing.
snares. That's my only note for Kanye in terms of production.
Like snares. He
I like
didn't have
snares.
I just think
like
what he
snares.
did
You
was
saying he didn't have them?
I think a lot of the songs that people will give him a lot of kudos for being different for, and Kanye's always been super experimental with snares. So I'm not faulting him for it or anything like that. That's why I just said I like snares.
Gotcha.
Kanye's been taking snares, replacing snares, doing different stuff with snares, and doing all kinds of creative drum grooves and stuff like that for a long time. And to Nephew's point, while it added to a level of the production that made it a bit more of a experience of a listen, I think replayability of songs individually suffers because of the lack of them being able to drive by themselves. Donda, you really have to listen to as an album.
Yeah.
While it has 4, 5, 6 songs in there that can make it into your library and stand by themselves, a lot of it needs to hold each other's hands for it to really work. And not that makes it a bad album at all.
Maybe you did that
but
purposely for you to listen to.
yeah, I think it adds to the initial impression of it. It takes away from the replayability of it. And I think Kanye knew what he was doing there, and that's probably intentional. So, again, I don't fault him for it. But I think that's why maybe I haven't played it as many times as some other Kanye albums.
Listen, the best song from that album didn't even release with the album.
Oh.
Hurricane? Lil Baby? Lil Baby the
Hurricane.
Lil Baby Weekend?
Lil Baby Weekend was pretty hard.
Yeah.
The best song didn't get released with the album.
Yeah, I know. He's talking about
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Oh, the Drake
leaked
release.
The leaked record.
The Drake, the Drake
That
release.
shit was whack as fuck.
Oh,
man.
my gosh.
That shit. No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna rephrase my word. I apologize. That was insane. He was a little kid.
Where's the NASCAR team we needed?
It's all right. No, it's okay. I beat it. It's cool. It's cool. They don't even know what he said. I beat it.
He was a little kid for that.
Yeah, that was
Like,
very
he was-
whack.
he was-
That was lame.
He was whack 100 and
Kanye was lame too for putting a verse like that on that type of verse he got from him, but at the same time,
I
he
just
didn't
think
release it for a
overall
reason.
their whole beef is like childish and
The
dumb
whole
as
thing
hell.
is lame.
Yeah, the
Oh
whole
yeah,
thing,
let's talk about
yeah.
it and get it out the way so we can then talk about CLB because I don't really want to compare albums at all.
We're not
right
comparing.
now.
I'm just saying. It's
Yeah,
lame.
but the beef, because of the beef and the timing of the two albums,
Yeah.
people are kind of forced to have that
I just think
conversation,
they
and I
just
just don't
did-
think it's an interesting one.
I just think they just did whole Drake and Meek Mill thing just with Drake and Kanye West. This
No,
time.
I think they just got personal issues that they're resolving on wax.
their album
Are they
styles.
really resolving it?
Not resolving, but talking about. This is how people. This is how writers get their issue off.
Their album sales are through the goddamn roof. I tell you that.
Beyond that, can we
yeah.
talk about how great that 3 Stacks verse was?
Yeah, no, that was phenomenal. The one
Did you hear it?
It was addressed to Kanye West's mother.
Yeah, hello.
And like with a
Donda.
message to give to Andre 3000. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
He said, "Hey, Miss
Well
Donda,
put
if you see
together.
my mother, tell him I'm lost."
Yeah.
And he was saying like how he was like, it's like I've never seen anybody as good as 3 Stacks when it comes to painting imagery and making you feel something.
I like
It's-
3
it's-
Stacks. Period though.
it's-
3
it's
Stacks
crazy.
cool.
Outkast,
Even
my
at the
favorite
speed
group
in
of
which
all
he
time.
raps, your mind can still follow it visually. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the
Bro
great
said
talents of
hearing
writers like
a
him.
baby cry or something like that. No, that wasn't him. That was J. Cole.
No.
Damn.
Yes, I'm sorry. The blade of grass hitting his back and pricking him made him uncomfortable to get up and keep on going. He said that was his mom telling him to keep on going. I'm like, who thinks this shit like that?
Yeah.
I could have sworn he said something about a baby. Maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know.
The verse itself was just, the imagery was just like, wow, I've never seen anything like
I
that.
wish we'd have got it on Donda.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder why I didn't make it.
Because Kanye's verse didn't match it. And
Yeah, I
also,
guess
I
so.
think it was 3 Stacks that didn't want it on there because it had to get censored.
So do y'all think, I'll say this, let's have this conversation real quick. Do you all think this sort of, and we'll take it outside of like Drake and Ye for a second, competitive altercation that's not real beef, right? Not real personal issues with somebody, but you know, that competitive rub each other the wrong way, kind of like that Lupe and Royce had, right? Do you think it's healthy when somebody's making an album or hurtful?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I think you got to be relevant though. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, they're both
Like,
relevant. They're both very
That's what I'm
relevant.
saying. Like, you can't just be
The artist has to be a relevant artist?
Yeah, you
Is that
can't
what you're
just be.
saying?
You can't
Okay.
just be a nobody trying to beef with
No,
somebody.
no,
Like,
Now,
naturally, that's natural.
what would you consider a nobody? Is a nobody somebody that had notoriety before? Now they kind of like haven't put out anything for a while.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going to because I can go there. I'm not gonna go
I
there.
mean, would you consider Lupe and Royce nobody? Just basically what I'm getting at.
No, neither of them. Nobody.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's not what he was doing.
No, I think you're talking about like levels of followings. Like if
Yeah,
you
like
coming
your
from
following
a
level.
different tier of the
Okay,
music
cool.
industry,
I just
trying
wanted
to
to make
jump,
sure
none of that
understand
is.
what you were saying. Right, wait.
I thought you was telling me put some on the spot.
No,
I'm like,
no.
I can
was
see
saying,
you
like-
trying to get there, and I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm
No,
standing.
no.
I'm
I
standing.
see you,
Yeah,
I see you.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying like with a Royce and I'm not saying they nobodies. I'm saying like
Yeah, no.
the notoriety Lupe hasn't put out
I just
something.
think
Oh,
like
wow.
like fan base wise, like nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you just got a particular set of fans.
All right, bet I get what exactly
Because
what you're
Drake got all types of fans. You know what I'm saying? Kanye got all types of fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I mean by
exactly what
nobody. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But Yeah, if you like it, if you're not really got a wide fan base and just like because somebody that's not in your fan base gonna be like, well, what the hell is he talking about? Like, who is he beefing with? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Why do you say it's a little bit of both, Bruce?
I say it's a little bit
No,
both because it adds some flair and spark to your album because it gives a little bit of oomph to it. Like you can see that aggressiveness in some senses, but it takes away from it because it takes away your focus. So now you have songs that are made to be disses, but it doesn't fit the
criteria.
Yeah, or the fluidity of your album. So now you just got a throwaway type of song that's just going to somebody, and then over for years, once that beef is over with, everybody's like, this song was cool, but why the fuck is it here? You know what I mean?
Do you think Scorpion would have been better if there wasn't any beef going on?
I have an unpopular opinion. I didn't think Scorpion would be good anyway, so.
That's a Drake album?
Yeah.
That's not me hating. No. I just didn't think Scorpion would be a good album.
You weren't anticipating it as highly as you were other Drake albums.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think it depends on your maturity. I think if you're mature enough to process it and honest and vulnerable, it can really help music. It can artistically stamp some part of life that you've been through, and people will resonate with it and empathize with it. But if you are processing it negatively, having a tough time, and all of those struggles and challenges are coming through in the music, then people are going to resonate with that. They're going to feel struggled. They're going to feel challenged. They're going to feel frustrated and not at ease. And that's, while to your point, can add a level of excitement temporarily for an album, I think in the long run of it aging, people don't want to revisit those emotions as much as they do positive ones, or at least ones where some growth is happening.
An old example of that would be, I would feel, with Nas and Jay-Z, when you got Ether, when it came out, was like, oh my God, this is like the greatest, it still is one of the greatest diss tracks of all time.
Right.
But it was just hard at the time. You listen to Ether now, it's still hard, but you don't want to listen to it amongst other songs like you did back then. Whereas with Takeover, you can listen to that with the Blueprint, like it's just an intro type of song. You know what I mean? It's like...
I don't know, like my catalog is, I got a catalog of straight diss, like...
You got a playlist?
I got a playlist of all diss songs.
What's your top diss?
Yeah, but you love battle rap, so...
But even still, like, I got everybody.
What's your top diss of all time?
Hit 'Em Up and No Vaseline. Those are two top diss to me.
Mine would be
No Vaseline.
Yeah, Ice Cube. The diss Eazy-E.
Oh yeah.
That's just hard.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, but even still, like, you got Shaq Lizzy diss. That's hard. You got.
When you said I shoot your grandmother in the titty?
Nah. I'm talking about the joint where chain broke boy hit the fucking scrimmage. That joint's crazy.
Which one was that though? You said I shoot your grandmother in the
Busta.
titty. To Chief Keef?
Nah, he was talking to believe it or not, that's my cousin, the rapper Bilal.
Oh, that wasn't a Chief Keef?
Nah. Cause Bilal came out with the song Stop Perpin'. I'm hip to your boy, stop perpin'. That song? Yeah, and then he came out with Busta.
Is this common information?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of people got diss songs, and I like me personally, I just think it's just entertainment to me.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
no, it's...
But I think a lot of people,
Hip-hop
best
is
music be their diss songs though.
Yeah,
What's your
because for
favorite song?
hip hop can be a sport. I don't want to say what my favorite.
I want to
diss
hear
song
it.
is.
He said his. I want to hear yours.
I don't want to say what my favorite diss song.
There must be some soft ass shit on.
Back to back.
It's Drake. It is back to back too. It is back to back.
back to back
It's back
for
to
real?
back. It's back to back.
I'm sorry.
I think mine would be No Vaseline.
See? No Vaseline fire.
But I mean, since we talking about disses and I guess we could.
Is Stan a diss song?
Stan?
No.
The Eminem Stan?
Eminem Stan?
Hell no.
Cause what's the name was a rapper.
Who?
Who?
The nigga he was dissing. Shoot, I am blanking on his name.
Stan?
Yes.
No, he
The
was, no.
The guy who-
No, he's talking about himself.
Yeah.
He's talking about himself.
He talking about Eminem. He talking about
Dear
himself.
Stan, and
Dear
he's talking about
Stan.
himself.
Yes, that Eminem is
That's
Stan.
what a super fan.
The word stand just got turned into a...
Nah, it's a rapper that was.
No, he's talking about himself,
don't do that. Don't do
bro.
that. I gotta get somebody on the phone for this one because it's
Call
a
Mo.
rapper.
Get Top on
Call
the
Mo.
phone.
It's a rapper.
Call Mo. Mo will tell you.
Call Mo.
Call Mo. He'll tell you.
Right now?
Eminem is about himself. Stan is
Call
about
Mo,
himself.
call Shaw, call somebody.
Stan about himself, bro.
Cannabis. That's who the rapper was.
No.
Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stan is literally about himself. That whole album, Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
was about itself.
All right, I default to y'all
Him and his family.
for now,
His
but
family
I'll
issues.
come back if I find more
Yeah, nah,
information.
nah.
I always
You
thought
won't be
Stan was
back.
like
No
directed at a
promise.
rapper, like it was a diss song.
You ain't
I
determined. You won't
can't,
be
I can't
back.
be mad at him for his favorite diss being back to back. He only started listening to music in 08.
Why you?
I can't be mad at him. Like that was the next closest diss.
Does How to
record
Rob
I
count
listened.
as a diss song?
Yeah, but that was
That's the 50 jump?
Yeah.
Is that a diss song?
No, it's not. Yes, he disses a lot of people in it, but it
Is
wasn't
he
provoked.
dissing or is
You
he
better
like
off saying Piggy Bank is your favorite song of his when he dissed Jada Kiss, Fat Joe, and all them at one time.
that fat nigga thought Lean Back was in the club?
Yeah.
My shit, his shit was a dub. I was like, oh shit. 8th grade me was lit.
the Massacre was not a good album though.
It wasn't.
no. It was a good album. It was.
It was
For
a good
the
album?
time.
For
No, like you listen
For
to
the
it now,
time.
it's good. It's
No,
just,
it's not.
It has a couple songs.
No,
that
it's
don't need
not.
To be on there.
If you listen to it now, it's not good.
No, it is. It just has a couple songs that don't need to be.
you
on
like
there.
you like
What
the Massacre?
songs?
That don't need to be on there.
Yeah.
That Batman and Robin joint.
Yeah, that
That
was
shit was
ass.
terrible.
That was
That
that was
That shit
horrible.
was terrible then.
That song was trash. That song was ass. That song was actually okay.
That was cool on there though.
That was
at
Bitch
that
Get
time.
in My Car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was like that. Which
yeah,
I didn't know that
They had
Migos and
Piggy
Young Boy
Bank and
sampled
Candy
that.
Shop.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Huh?
Migos and Young Boy sampled that?
I didn't know that.
Oh my God.
Dun, 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 dun,
50 Cent was giving us 22
Oh,
songs
yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Like now.
Intro in my hood. This is 50. I'm supposed to die tonight. Piggy Bank. Gatman and Robin.
Gatman,
That
that
shit
was
was
horrible.
terrible.
That was
Candy
horrible.
Shop, Out of Control, Get in My Car, Ski Mask.
Candy Shop
A
was
Baltimore Love Thing.
Candy
no
Shop was
wonder,
Club Ready.
No wonder he loved it. A Baltimore Love Thing. Okay.
That was a good song.
Ride of Music, Disco Inferno, just a little bit. Guns Come Out, My Toy Soldier.
So it was
Position
a
of
lot
Power,
of,
Build You Up.
Now my Toy Soldier.
God gave me style. So
God gave me
amazing.
style, my
I don't
shit.
need them. Hated to
God
love
give me
it.
style.
Just like-
God
it's
give me
like-
grace.
it was like 4 or
God
5
give me
songs,
style.
but
God
it-
give me
it
grace.
was
That
like-
joint was fire.
Okay. All right.
Back
Now
to
that-
schedule
now-
program?
Yeah, now that we're done the Massacre review.
Damn, we can.
Way out of
Did we
hand.
talk about CLB yet?
Nah.
No, we
Damn,
didn't.
because that was the perfect. We'll get to CLB later. This is a perfect segue into what I wanted to argue with you about.
Facts.
Ja
Facts.
Rule.
He don't like
We
to
get to
slander
CLB
Ja Rule.
afterwards because Ja Rule paved
Oh,
the
this,
way.
this
He
sounds
did.
Ja Rule
premeditated.
paved the way.
He did.
Ja Rule
Ja
paved
Rule's
the
the
way
original
for
single
Drake.
rapper nigga.
He's the original is LL.
But yeah,
Ja
LL
was next in line,
facts.
but Mitch doesn't think the evolution of the game could be compared. You know what I mean? He says that it's not comparable.
Nah,
So
Ja
let's
Rule,
hear you-
Ja Rule was Drake before Drake.
Exactly.
Bro. Sorry to tell you that.
Because Ja didn't make what you say, I better find your Marvin's Room and I better find your loving and all that type of stuff. Yeah, because he evolved
Facts.
and did that.
That boy can hit.
What you all originally...
Larry Bird didn't have the Euro
What you
until
all-
KD got here and said boom, boom, boom.
What you all originally said
My exact words was
Ja Rule was Drake
before
before Drake.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
A fact. That's a
Larry
fact.
Bird was KD before KD.
Just because Ja Rule paved the way for Drake
So that means he was
And
Drake before
definitely-
Drake.
Before Drake.
and definitely influenced it.
So he was Drake before Drake.
Was Biggie Jay-Z before Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Biggie was Biggie and Jay-Z was Jay-Z. They two different people.
Jay-Z
You can pave
was-
something for
listen to what I'm
somebody
saying.
and not be the same thing.
Jay-Z will tell you he took a lot of stuff from Big.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Big paved the way for Jay. If Big didn't die, Jay wouldn't be what he is.
That's a
I
fact.
don't know about that.
I do.
That's a fact.
And Jay's my favorite rapper. If Big
That's
didn't
a
die,
fact.
Jay wouldn't be what
But
he
a
is.
lot of people wouldn't be. A
My
lot of
point
people would be
is,
these
Just
artists
like
who
if
didn't die.
Aaliyah didn't die, Beyonce wouldn't who Beyonce
So
is.
y'all
That's a
saying
fact. That's a fact.
y'all
That's a
saying Drake wouldn't be getting down like he was getting down if Ja Rule didn't sing first.
That's a fact.
No. Because it wouldn't have been allowed.
Facts. Facts.
Niggas would look down on that shit.
Because after Ja Rule is nobody is this next singer nigga other than Nelly. And Nelly he played defense. So you feel what I'm saying?
Ja got killed for it, only for 50 to take it and run with it and do the same thing. And then the next person we got to do it big like that was Drake.
That's
Drake
a fact.
is just the evolution of Ja.
That's a fact.
Damn.
That boy can hit.
I don't know about that. That one I can't agree with.
How?
What?
I agree with some of what you're saying. I just think you're putting a lot of it together to make a reach. That's all I'm
How's it a
saying.
reach?
Nah, that boy.
Ja
definitely-
Rule was not Drake before
He was definitely
How?
Drake before Drake.
because Drake is much bigger than Ja Rule ever was.
Whoa. We not gonna do that.
Not much bigger. Not much bigger.
I was about to say.
I'll take a step back. I'll take a step back.
I'll take a step back.
I'll take a step back.
I got
I
got fans in Brooklyn that listen to our podcast, and
I gotta-
they
I'll
gonna
take-
get on your ass.
I'll take a step back.
I'm gonna make sure. Make sure we get on
obviously,
your ass.
why? Y'all are setting me up to try to make me sound like I didn't know Ja Rule was the biggest thing ever.
That's because you did it.
I
You started
understand.
listening to music in 08.
No, I understand that.
Keep on throwing that out there. He gonna keep on throwing that out there.
That's the name of the episode.
08.
Oh, this is the music.
I'm just fucking with you, brother. Damn. I'm sorry. But nah, though.
But is Ja Rule slander allowed now?
Nah,
No.
bro. I don't.
No.
We can leave him alone.
You got credit
you
Fat
got
Joe
to.
though. You got credit Fat Joe for that. That was a bold move.
Fat Joe got his ass handed to him.
It was a bold move though. Like
So we putting the fire, whatever fest.
what?
I mean, that wasn't really on Ja Rule though.
That's why I said musically. I just said music.
Okay.
But even that wasn't on Ja though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
forgive me for bringing it up because that's stupid. Like
What
we
five
talk about
festival?
Ja's music and that ain't. But
That wasn't on Ja.
I think that's.
What happened though?
I only bring it up
The
because I think
Fire
that's.
Festival?
When 50
I think
bought all
that's-
his
No,
things.
that was the scam joint. When
The
they went
scam
to
joint where he-
islands and he was serving bologna sandwiches and one piece of spinach for a salad.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
That wasn't on
He
Ja, though.
oversold a festival that didn't come together.
Ja
the way he
just put
wanted.
his name on it because he wanted the money from it, but he didn't do any of the legwork or nothing. He probably didn't know shit to do
No,
with
I
shit.
know, and I understand that. I'm only bringing it up because I think that's the only slander there
Nah,
is
people
about
slander him because
Ja Rule.
50
Why else would they?
Because of
50
50, because of the whole
50
50
used
Cent,
to clown him.
50 Cent got on his ass.
Yeah.
But 50 Cent gets on everybody.
But
But
that's why
back then-
that's the point though.
But back then, it was like,
Oh, this is a hindsight 2020 thing
Yeah,
I'm doing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So back then, at the time, what was going on? Because I started listening to music in 08. What year was
you
this?
said it, not me.
What year was
bad.
this?
It was bad. It
What
was
year
like-
was this?
04, yeah.
What was that doing?
It was bad. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Doing your
But
homework.
from what I've heard,
It's playing with Yu-Gi-Oh.
from what I've heard,
Shake my hand. Me too.
they said that Ja and Irv Gotti and all them actually gotten 50 ass off the music, off wax. Like they used to beat his ass up. They allegedly somebody got stabbed, all this type of shit.
That's when Eminem jumped in it too, and he took 50 side.
Oh, he did? I don't know
Yeah,
that. I didn't
that's
know
what
that.
Toy. That's what Toy Soldiers come from. Eminem song Toy Soldier.
That's not where
Yeah.
Gatman and Robin come from?
I don't know.
I don't know about that
I didn't. I thought Gatman and Robin was a bad song in general, so I didn't really listen
I just
to
think
it.
it's a
I don't even
phenomenal
remember.
name.
I
But
erased that song
to your
from my
point,
memory.
I get where you're coming from.
I erased
but-
that song from my memory, so I
But
don't
that's
even
where
know.
Toy Soldiers come in. He
makes sense.
Eminem goes in and get in detail in that song.
That makes
Okay, so
sense.
who won the
they
verses?
all snitch on
Huh?
records.
Who won the verses?
Who won versus? Oh, Ja
Ja.
Rule smoked Fat Joe ass.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Fat Joe is more of a producer, so I didn't really like when
He gave me this one, and I gave him the same look. But he makes a good argument. Go ahead, get into it.
when you look at Fat Joe, you don't think of all right, Fat Joe got hits. You think of Terror Squad got hits, Big Pun, Remy Ma, Papoose, and all of you. Feel what I'm saying? Like
I hear your argument, but I still think Fat Joe got hits.
other than
He
lean
does,
back,
but-
like don't get me wrong, he does. But
I think he-
majority of it comes from Terror Squad as
Okay,
a
I see what
whole.
you're saying.
The majority of his hits catalog is with others that he
that he
with
produced.
often.
But that he produced. That's why I said it's more so like I thought
I
Fat Joe
got
was
to
more
talk
of
to
a
the
producer.
judges real quick to see if that's
Oh
allowed.
yeah, go ahead.
Judges, is that one allowed?
Yeah. No,
They said they'll give it to you on the technicality.
Okay,
That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
All right. We'll
Win
take
is a
it.
win.
Yeah. We'll take it. I ain't mad at it.
But
Okay.
again, I think Fat Joe. I think he knew Ja Rule had that many hits, and it was just like, well, again, everybody's clowning Ja Rule for whatever the case may be
Yeah.
for back in the
And
day.
that's-
And it's just like
He giving us flowers.
Yeah,
before
that's
it's
what I'm
gone.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of dudes are flipping their stories using verses. A lot of dudes are taking it as an
working, too.
opportunity to
Absolutely.
really emphasize catalog versus all this stupid news stuff and whatever else people might be listening to.
Absolutely.
And whatever hot takes people might be listening to. But when you hear the music, it's like, oh,
That was
okay,
a
no,
hit.
he
Yeah,
stands
that
up.
was a
We
hit,
can't.
yeah.
And so to Meek's point, no more Ja Rule slander, right?
Exactly. And just before we change segments and all that type of stuff, I want to put this and stop this slander and set this record straight. Ja is Drake before his time. You know what I'm saying? Ja
Ja
is
Drake
what Drake
before
is
Drake.
now.
yeah, Ja was Drake before
For
Drake.
back then. We can carry
Ja the
on.
original Drake.
Carry on, as Kendrick Perkins would say.
I hate he in every tweet with that. Carry on.
Did y'all catch the
Yesterday's
with
price
Fat Joe,
is
with
not
Diddy?
today's
Oh
price.
my God! When he told JD, your arms too short to box with God.
Yeah. Did y'all catch that live on IG?
I seen the snippets.
That was him.
But what do you expect
that
from
was,
Diddy?
That was him. Snoop Dogg.
Diddy ain't gonna act like
Yeah.
anybody's as big as Diddy.
Oh, what you say?
Diddy's not. I don't think Diddy would ever recognize anyone as
Oh,
an
okay,
equal.
I thought you said nobody is. Okay, I was about to
No,
say.
no.
He said
no,
only person-
I'm making.
no,
I'm making,
no.
that's what I'm
See,
making-
you keep trying to
that's-
set me up.
He
I
said
wanted to
Diddy-
clarify.
Diddy-
that
Diddy-
didn't
Oh,
sound
my
wild. I wanted to
goodness.
clarify she didn't sound wild.
Diddy said the only
Right,
person he
man.
getting in the ring with is Drake.
Which is, I feel like that's a cop out. I feel like he.
I
only-
think Drake gonna still whoop his ass.
Yeah, and I think JD would beat him.
So
me how he wouldn't.
So Def wasn't. Really? So
He has Mariah.
Mariah was So Def.
No, he produced for Mariah.
Oh, okay.
He has Mariah.
No,
He
the
has
JD is
Usher.
produced for. No,
That's a
He has
fact. That's a
the
fact.
Brat.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
He got
JD
Bow Wow. He
hitters.
got,
JD
you know what I'm
got
saying?
hitters.
He got Jagged Edge.
He flopped on the mulatto situation though.
Did he really flop?
Yeah, he flopped bad.
Did they not fuck with Mulatto or something no more?
You know, mulatto came from the rap game.
Does she not fuck with him no
Oh
more?
hell no! She turned down that dumbass whack ass deal in the first damn place.
Oh, she was on like a show or something.
She was the original winner from the rap game.
So if
Oh,
we being real, then he put her on too.
That's a fact. That's fair. She got with Gucci Man though and just.
I mean, everybody gets with Gucci Man go.
That's
Did she have any really popular songs while she was working
She was a
with JD?
kid.
She was a
when
kid.
this
She was
shit.
like
Oh, she
16,
was-
17.
Oh, this is a while ago.
No, it's
Nah,
like
Rap
she's
Game
only
was a couple
21.
years ago.
She's only 21.
Oh
She
yeah,
21?
she
I
is
thought
young.
she was
I keep
only
forgetting
20.
that. I keep
Oh,
forgetting
she
that.
might be 20.
Yeah, I ain't know.
That's why I look at her like, oh, she bad.
that's
Yeah,
why I'm
she
looking at her.
jive
She
like
little
younger
kid.
shit. She a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would never say Mulatto looks so good because Mulatto's a baby.
Oh, okay.
That's
Understood.
a fact. That's a fact.
Understood. She's outside that window.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, she
commentary.
outside. Yeah, nah.
She's
yeah.
outside the commentary window.
Yeah.
Bro,
Understood.
I was 9 years old when he was born. That's too damn.
Facts. I done
Okay.
already went to first, second, and third grade.
I was in fourth.
Okay, I got you. Understood.
That's not weird.
Nah, I'm with y'all. I think
Okay,
I think
I
that
was
makes
making
sense.
sure, making
I
sure.
think I think more
Making
men
sure I don't
should.
sound wild.
I think more men should think like that.
Yeah,
I
nah,
just
I ain't
don't
getting-
think
I'm getting out of
that
hand.
that thinking covers as many as it should.
I wish it did.
I wish it did. Yeah, it's okay.
It's a bunch of creeps out here.
Hey,
Okay,
yo, we are.
so
this,
JD is a.
this we
These
are
are,
way
ladies
over
and gentlemen, these are the same guys who texted me saying we ain't had nothing to talk about. I'm just letting y'all know.
I mean,
just
we
letting y'all
kinda
know. We
walking
giving it to
into
y'all
it now.
today.
We walking into
I
it
hope
now.
y'all missed us because we giving it to y'all today. Okay.
Yeah, this all over the
I
place.
Now-
think JD would actually beat Puff. I do.
I don't know.
I think it's a thing. I think it's the same.
I
thing
don't know.
we
He got
did.
112. He got
talking about
Faith
Puff?
Evans. Yeah,
I
he got
mean,
Faith
yeah.
Evans. He
But
got
listen, we did the
112.
same thing with Fab and Kiss.
But yo, you got to think. You got Biggie. Who, like, I don't think
Biggie don't got that many songs though.
Who, Biggie?
He got songs.
He got songs, but I'm talking about like
I think they both have.
I think it'll be an upset.
Usher
It's
alone.
going. It's
got,
really going to come down to ordering, song selection, and who
You only
went
got,
first.
you only
I don't
got
know.
20 songs.
How you play? If you first, how you play it versus if you second.
They need to go 40.
I don't know.
That's a
Usher
long
alone
night.
got Usher alone
That's a
got
long
just as many
night.
songs as motherfucking.
Them DJs better be
Confessions.
quick
Yeah.
with it.
Confessions. Let's get married.
You can play that. You can play that from beginning to end. Confessions.
What's
But then
the
you got-
Shake It Off
But you got
by
Mary
Mariah?
J. You got Mary J. too.
But you got Shake It Off by Mariah.
You got Mary J. Early. What's the 411 My Life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a tough battle.
It
Can we-
is.
can we
But
start-
if
can
we're
we-
going 20 songs,
Can
I
we
think
start
JD
that
has a
versus
chance.
at 7:00 and they start directly at 7:00 because all that 9:30 shit is out the
It's
window.
dead Fred.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Versus is going to continuously give you a time
And then
and
gonna show
not
up an hour
start
later.
at that time.
And the DJs gotta stop that.
Do with that
The
information
DJs be
what you
ass,
will.
bruh. The DJs be ass, bruh.
Ja Rule had a very good DJ.
I
He had
didn't
Dom
come-
DeMarco.
I wasn't there for the beginning of that one.
He had Dom DeMarco.
Okay.
That's the battle rapper
Yeah.
DJ.
I wasn't there for the beginning here, so I didn't hear it. But the other DJs, they've been ass. Like, they've been not reading the room at all.
Yesterday's price.
Might be a hard room to read, especially a lot of them been doing. I mean, as of recently, they have the in crowd performances and stuff, so that's different. But a lot of them were doing it virtually and just had to feel the energy in the room. And the energy is different in a room with a bunch of
There's
people
nobody in the room.
where it's one side that likes what you're doing and one side that doesn't like what you're doing, regardless of what's happening. That's a
Yesterday's
different kind of
price.
energy
So we
than
got-
being in a crowd.
We got our standpoint from you as a DJ.
Yesterday's price
How do you feel, me?
is not
about
today's
that
price.
as in DJs?
They just trying to get their shit off, but it's like it's bad time. Like even on the Ja Rule 50 Fat Joe joint, you hear like a snippet of like 50 records.
Yeah.
Try to throw it in. I'm like, yo, come on, like this.
That was on Fat Joe's them. That was on Fat Joe and them. Yeah, they wildin'.
Didn't ain't Fat Joe and 50 beefing though?
No, they cool. But I'm
Are they
saying
cool
like,
now?
yeah, they cool. But it was like this is not the time to play any 50 Cent song.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, let it be peaceful.
Like 50 Cent is minding his own business.
Yeah, like,
Don't
let
bring
it
him
be
in this.
peaceful. Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't want to hear no 50 records in that.
That's like a street beat.
You can
so
never.
it's not
What I
like a-
found out, to your point, Meek. What I found out in Versus is you can't sacrifice the celebration for your win.
Yeah.
It will not work.
Yeah.
The moment you start looking petty, start trying to make
I mean, look what happened
any
to Manny
kind of
Fresh.
thing that
Remember when Manny Fresh went for Scott
Scott
Storch?
Storch?
It wasn't nigga.
Yeah.
And Manny started doing a bunch of petty ass shit like making.
did people say
jokes.
Scott won then?
Yeah, Scott blew his ass out the fucking water.
They had a versus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was before it was like live. It was
Yeah.
like on live.
Yeah.
Like Instagram live.
Yeah.
All of them
back
is
when
on
it was
Instagram
no,
Live,
but
yeah.
this was back when it was
when it
when
first
was
came
Sharon.
out.
fresh.
Yeah, when it was Sharon's, it was one side, one up top, one
had
about them.
bad
They weren't
Wi-Fi.
linking up in the same
Oh,
room
okay.
and all
That's when
that.
quarantine was fresh.
It was
but
before
Manny-
Versus TV, before
Manny
the
was making
Instagram
like
account
coke
existed.
jokes on Scott Storch and all type of shit. It was like
But all you gotta say is, Manny, you're broke. You feel what I'm saying?
Manny Fresh ain't broke.
he ain't got money.
But he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing because he's still on that whack ass contract that Birdman got his ass on.
We don't know that.
That's a
Allegedly.
fact, though.
Allegedly.
Okay, we're gonna go with allegedly. We're gonna go with that.
I don't think so.
And I ain't about to be in that man's pockets. He making money.
Manny
Okay,
Fresh,
everybody's making money. It's 2021. Everybody's making money. But you was a top tier DJ. Now you're
He still
It's
is.
fine. Manny Fresh is fine.
you're a top tier DJ, but you're performing at Bliss nightclub.
What's wrong with that? Making the bag. Yeah.
Every other week.
He's a top tier artist. Lil Baby was just that.
He was in Texas, sir. Don't do that. He was in the club in Texas, sold out by the way.
When he come to DC, where you going?
Nigga, no. In
He going,
27.
I hope he go to stadium.
But he going to Bliss though if he
That's
come
a
to
fact.
DC.
Wait.
That's a fact.
In like 2017, 2016, Jadakiss was at Bliss once a month.
Is he not a legend? Is he broke?
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jadakiss
like,
was at-
you be on the radio, Jadakiss at Bliss. I'm like, bro, he's back again. For what?
He's back again.
He said, "Dang, Jadakiss happy as a bug. He's staying blessed."
Hey yo. Do. Happy as a mug. He stay in Bliss.
I was trying to sneak it though. It was gonna be for everybody else, but
Oh shit. Oh
How
man.
many times money back you been at Bliss since quarantine?
He don't count, bro. I'm tired of
How
hearing
does he not
Waukesha.
count?
I don't know.
He's at the top of his game now.
fellas,
I always move the goalposts. I don't know.
fellas. Here we go. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
CLB is time. Y'all been ducking and
I
talking
mean, it's
about
not ducking it. It's
any
just.
and every tangent we didn't fell onto.
It's not ducking
Y'all
it.
won't let me get to my boy.
I mean, yeah, you're.
Y'all won't let me get to my boy.
Let you get your angel.
I'm not
on.
gonna say that no more because
Get your angel
I said
on.
it for the jokes and y'all went so
Get your
hard.
angel-
You
get
was
your
dead
angel.
ass wrong.
So hard.
You here to
dead
save
ass-
the day.
Oh
Come on,
my
angel.
God,
Come on, angel.
bro.
You here to save the day.
You was
Did you
dead
all?
wrong for that shit.
Did either of you enjoy Certified Lover Boy?
The first.
First 5 minutes.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
When was the last Drake album you listened to?
Take care. That's the one where he's sitting at the table, right?
That was a while ago. You didn't listen to Nothing Was the Same?
That was the John where his face was on the
clouds.
clouds, sideways.
That was after Take Care?
Yeah.
I listened to that.
Okay.
Did you listen to If You're Reading This Is Too Late?
Nah, I definitely
Did
didn't
you
do
listen
that.
to Jump? What a Time to Be Alive with Future?
That's a jump with Future?
Yeah.
I don't need to listen to it because Future was on there.
So
if
you
I'm
listen
being
to it?
honest. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm, give it to
Did
him.
you listen to Views?
Nah.
I know you ain't listening to More Life.
Nah.
Nah, definitely not. Scorpion?
But I think CLB is better than Views.
I mean, Views wasn't good.
I mean, I think CLB is
Views
better than
wasn't
What a
good.
Time to Be Alive.
No. It's not better than What a Time to Be Alive. Views wasn't good to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Views wasn't
I'm
good.
sorry. It
If you
wasn't.
listen to views now, I think it's better than what we thought it was.
So I'm still listening to it from the ears from back then, in my defense.
Maybe it's because I don't like Drake. I don't listen to him.
In my defense. But we can't really take your word for
But
it
again,
because
but-
you're a Drake stan.
Let me get my point out of the way first. Again, great features, great production. That's all I take from
This
it.
from Drake or
Yeah.
Donda?
They're both the same. They're one and the same to me. Great production, great features, album sales through the roof. That's all I got for it.
It was definitely a solid album. I'm not going to say it was a
Yeah,
bad
that's
album.
what I'm saying.
It was definitely a solid
Both of them
album.
are solid
for sure.
albums. Solid album, great features,
The
great
first
production.
2
That's all I
days,
got.
I was hyped listening to that joint. And then after the Luster wore off, it was like, it's solid. It's not like, oh my God, it's one of the best. But it was a solid work.
I got an unpopular opinion, by the way.
And I think I know why that is, but keep going, Chris.
Why?
Well, I think it's the album isn't anything revolutionary for Drake. There's
Yeah.
nothing there's no
We've heard it already.
sounds, flows,
Yeah.
cadences, topics, nothing that he hasn't ever talked about, addressed, or done before.
That's why I'm
and
not
that's
gonna say it's
partially
bad.
why that's partially why it's a great album because he hasn't missed before. So when you take the same shot you take before, it looks
But his
pretty
exact
good.
words was, even if I miss, I'll still have a better than your regular shit.
I mean,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
just Drake. That's just Drake. Drake.
But I think
Production wise, though, like
To
that's-
our-
I just think
To your point,
the production is just what plays it well.
it suffers in replayability because it's stuff we technically have heard already.
Now, what I will replay, that Knife Talk.
Knife Talk. I know that's yours.
Nigga said,
You don't even want to say it. You don't even want to say
I
it.
sing that shit.
I know.
Like shit.
Wait, let him say it. Let him say it. Let him
What
say
did
it.
he say? He said, chopper hit him, turn him into a booty
booty
cloud. God damn, nigga get hit so hard, he turned into a bitch ass nigga.
What?
Damn, Savage.
Would you have, nephew? Because I got some too. But you
My
have some?
unpopular opinion is Drake and Future and Thug. That song is not good.
Way too sexy?
Yeah, Future missed completely on that chorus. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like the song.
I ain't gonna say he missed completely. When I first heard it, I was hyped because I was like, oh my God, they flipped I'm too sexy for my shirt. It was a goofy, to me, it was a goofy hype.
You know what it sound like? You know what it sound like? It sounded like layup lines at the Olympics for the Redeem team or something like that.
Wait, explain that.
Because it sounded like you just I mean, we all are watching them not play at their highest capability. It's layup lines. It's like warm up. But we still know who they are and what they can do. So you kind of enjoy it too. Like if LeBron dunked during layup lines, like, all right, that's cool. That was fun. I mean, we know you can go crazier than that. But we know the intent of this isn't for you to go crazy right now. So we'll accept you chilling. That's why I think Way Too Sexy is working. Like nobody was pressed for the next Drake Future song to blow our mind.
Can I give a hot take for that song though?
Sure.
The song is solid. I like it. I play it, even though it's like technically a trash song. It's a fun song.
It's a fun song. It's a goofy song.
I can do without Young Thug though.
That's probably what it is. I'm not a Thug fan.
Okay. I'm a Thug fan, but I can do without Young Thug on the song.
Him and Gunna lost me for the past couple years.
The song kind of loses its energy.
Yeah.
The video. Did you guys see the video?
The video was great.
The video was hilarious.
Music video was a lot of
fun.
fun.
It was hilarious.
Drake really dressed up like Michael Jackson. That was amazing.
They had Kawhi in there too.
Bruh. They talking about some.
Kawhi said. Amazing video.
It doesn't go with it.
I think the music video just doubles down on the fact that
it's a fun song.
Fucking around.
None of them were trying to perform to the premiere of what they could do.
Yeah.
They just all got on there and kind of did muscle memory of what they do. And if you enjoy the music already, and you already if you're the type of person who listens to every Future joint, it's fine. Sometimes Future has songs where you chill like that. But if you only really catch the hot, super crazy mask off level Future songs, then it's not the best performance from him for sure.
I don't know if y'all have been outside to know, but because I haven't been outside for this either. Does the song Way Too Sexy hit in the club around large groups of people?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was listening to some content somewhere, and some DJ was talking about people requesting it all the time and it working.
Okay.
Me and a group of people aren't two in the same category. So
I would imagine it works because it's a fun song. You just in the club, you don't want.
I just want to know.
It's a perfect song to play in the club.
It's just something fun to laugh and dance to while it's happening.
What you mean you ain't been outside? We got a segue that say Cruz living life. What you mean you don't been outside?
I went to one game and niggas saying I'm living life.
Before we get
outside.
there, that's a great segue. Before we get there, the only critique I'll give you guys of Drake's album, as good as Poppy's Home is.
That's the intro?
No, it's the second song. Champagne Poetry is a great intro.
That's a great song.
That's a phenomenal intro.
Yeah, that's probably
right after that is Poppy's Home, and he harmonizes Daddy's Home. And while as fun of a record as I think it is, I can't sing along to it. I cannot sing about Daddy's Home knowing that Drake is the subject of that.
Why not?
I can't.
You're an angel.
Even it's a stretch for me.
That's
He's
No.
He made the Angels reach for that one. That's a reach.
That's
a reach.
bad. That was a bad one.
As big a fan of anybody's music as you are, trying to sing Daddy's Home with that nigga is a reach. So I think that's while production wise is fine, I couldn't do it. So I take with that information what you will.
I'm still confused on this man. I'm still confused. This man said, I ain't been outside, bro. We got a segue that says
you definitely been outside. We seen you outside.
This
like
shit
that.
We
says,
seen you afuera.
This shit
You know
says,
what afuera, fool?
Cruz living life.
Outside. Outside.
I went to one game and niggas saying
That's
I'm outside.
outside.
And I had the great ass time with that game too.
That's what makes it outside. It's how much life you was living while you was out there.
in your matter of 2 hours.
It was like 4.
It was like 4. But on TV, the game is only 2 hours.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What your football team look like, man? They look like they gonna do this shit, man.
If we gonna be real,
that was a crazy game.
If we gonna be real,
Y'all are ass if we gonna be real. Defensive wise.
you're a Colts fan.
That's a fact.
That's take a step back for a second.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Let's dial it back.
Okay.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? I can say we ass. You can't because y'all some shit too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So what I'm saying is,
Here's my thing. Your DBs, not good. John Bostic.
He looked
all right last night. He looked all right the other night.
Before you
Montez
guys,
Sweat
no. Before you even
got
get that deep into
exposed.
it, have an objective conversation. Do not just rattle off hot takes about the Washington football team.
Okay.
If you are making a point that they are terrible,
I'm going on
speak to
defense.
why these people are
I'm going on
terrible,
defense.
and then let them respond.
I am.
There we go.
Here we go. Montez
I'ma
Sweat got
give a
exposed
logical-
on a read option on that read option play. He got exposed last night. It was always going to the weak side, and Montez Sweat cannot. Bro.
Okay, so you're saying there's gaps in the defense?
Yeah, gaps in the defense.
Okay.
DBs can't cover.
Okay. Any more?
Nope, that's all I got.
That's all you guys. So I can rebuttal now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So our secondary, 3 of the 4 guys that are starting right now, they're all new. You know what I'm saying? Landon Collins was hurt all last year. We got 2 new corners. One's a rookie. The other came from Cincinnati. Got a whole new
How much
scheme.
time do you think that buys you for them?
I think by week 5,
Got you.
we'll have our
Okay.
linebacking core.
So
I
we're
would
gonna
say that's
revisit
a week
this
five.
in
Yeah,
week 5.
Week 5. After we play the Chiefs, we play the Broncos, New Orleans. We're going to have some time to Bills.
Oh, New Orleans going to test that
We're gonna
secondary.
have, Bills and Chiefs is too. So we're going to have some time to get our stuff together.
facts.
But what I'm saying is the linebacking core, that's the weak spot right now.
Yeah.
D-line, I will not give you that Montez Sweat got exposed because Montez Sweat actually had the most pressures on the quarterback for the first 2 weeks. John Allen had the sacks. But the thing that people look at is the numbers of the sacks. They don't look at Chase Young getting the double teams or Montez Sweat getting the double teams and the D-line being able to come in freely and get a tackle. They don't look at that. The reason why he crashes down on the read option we said he got exposed at is because that's his assignment. You know what I'm saying? Your assignment is to crash down on Saquon because we'll go with Danny Dimes with him beating us rather than letting Saquon run for 200. If Saquon would have ran for 200, then it's like, oh, y'all D-linemen, y'all linebackers, everybody some shit. But because we chose to stop Saquon and let Danny Dimes beat us, he beat us, but he didn't beat us. He didn't get the W at the end of the day. So technically, our game plan won. Did we look bad? Yeah, but we won. 2 weeks from now, who gonna remember we had a bad game? They're gonna say we got the W.
So what happens when you have a bad game in the same fashion
And we got an L?
next week?
And we get a W or L?
It doesn't matter. You're gonna look
It
bad
does
in
matter
the same.
because at the end of the season, what matters? W's and L's. If we had a bad game, we got a W, what are they gonna remember? Oh, they won the game. 2 weeks from now, nobody's gonna know Landon Collins missed the tackle in the two hole in the A gap. Nobody's gonna remember that Montez Sweat crashed down and tackled Saquon when Danny Dimes going on the field 90
broke
yards.
for 50+ yards.
We got a W.
So what
Did y'all win
happens?
last week?
No, we didn't. We
No,
played
don't do
this
that.
Sunday, though.
Don't do that.
We
Nope.
lost last week too.
No, don't.
We lost
but
last
don't
week
do that.
too.
Y'all having a specific conversation.
I'm not. My
But
point is,
but what I'm saying, I'm not saying, like, oh, y'all gonna look bad. I'm just saying, so what happens if you the same look bad happens next week? You feel what I'm saying?
if we get a W, then it's like it
You can't
looks
keep
bad.
getting a W. You can't keep getting a W and y'all still look bad
Listen
because
to
you're
what
not
I'm
gonna.
saying. Listen what I'm saying. If we look bad like we did this past week and we still find out we get a W, we have things we need to correct. We have weaknesses. But as long as you're getting a W, teams aren't, the pundits, everybody's not talking about this team is a bad team and they're getting exposed, whatever. Because we have the hardest strength of schedule in the NFL for real. You know what I'm saying? So we keep on playing bad and we get W's. At the end of the season, this Washington team is sneaky good. They keep on finding a way to win. Whereas if we losing, it's like, all right, they're getting exposed every single game because they're losing. We're in a win and lose league. So if you win, the narrative is gonna be totally different than if you lose. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fair. I get that.
Only thing I got to say to this, I was talking to somebody and they mentioned the Washington football team is the most stressful football team ever
Oh,
watched.
for sure. That's been like that
Said
since
he knew-
2000.
They said they literally knew someone who got a heart attack from watching a Washington football team game.
Yeah, at that point, you gotta stop being.
You gotta stop watching football. Then
Yeah.
you gotta stop watching that team play.
Yeah. At that
Find a
point,
new
need a
team to
new
watch.
team.
Find a new team to watch.
Definitely need
listen,
to
I love my Skins, but
Don't get
excuse
me-
me, I'm sorry, not Skins. I apologize. No offense. My football team.
Your
That's
Wasps.
that's muscle memory.
Your
You
Wolfers.
ever seen your team lose and you just get so mad you just cut the TV off?
Absolutely.
And just go out the house and
My nigga,
do
I
something
did
else.
that
think
at the game.
here's my
I
thing.
turned the game off when I was at the game. When they missed the field goal. Well, no, not even the missed field goal. When they threw the interception in the fourth quarter after they just scored, we got the ball back. I took my little scarf. I said, I can't do this shit, man. I turned around, I was about to walk out.
So here's my thing. Like,
Wrap it up.
if your team caused you the heart attack, I know I'm not a fan of jumping teams. Just go join Kansas City. They win. Just go join Kansas City.
Hey, I mean, hey,
Less stressful.
if I have a heart attack watching the Washington football team, go ahead and invite them dudes to my funeral so they can let me down one more time.
Literally.
Heal, Mo.
Oh, shit. Oh,
That's insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane.
shit.
I don't even. All right, man.
Oh, man.
Speed about, I guess, letting me down.
Can we wrap it up?
So-
Can we wrap
I'm trying to, man. We got a couple things, but let's try to get through them quick. We just gonna have fun with the rest of this. All right, this one's gonna be real quick. Title tweeted, take the 500K.
Yeah,
Take the 500K.
take the 500.
I say take the 500.
Take the
I
500.
always say take the 500
too.
because no part of that, I guess, poll, question, conversation, did anyone ever specify Jay-Z agreed to give you some specific... See, everybody assumes a dinner with Jay-Z is going to get you some life-changing information.
Not at all.
I feel like even Jay-Z would tell you...
He don't give me people person.
It would take... I think even Jay-Z would tell you experience is going to teach you way more than he could because times change and all that kind of stuff.
Jay-Z's not
That's
going to say
general
any.
knowledge.
Jay-Z's not going to say any of that to you.
Yeah.
You have a dinner with Jay-Z, instead of taking 500,000, let me tell you what Jay-Z said. Will say to you, nigga, you should have took the 500.
I'm going to just say... Here we go.
We back, man. Fuck that 3, 2, 1. Look at his
Well,
face.
all right.
Look at his face.
What I was saying about Jay-Z is that the prompt assumes Jay-Z is going to be willing to give you a buttload of information at one dinner. And while I don't think I think Jay-Z would never prefer to give you information that way, especially if he was trying to help you, until you'd still learn way more with 500,000 and going and trying whatever business you're going to learn than you would get directly from Jay-Z. Now, granted, I think the point of the prompt is Jay-Z's advice is invaluable, and that's to be assumed.
I just think,
But I don't think it's more valuable than $500,000 straight up front in your pocket to go do whatever with.
man, this has been running through my head. Like, what if y'all take that motherfucking dinner date and that nigga don't even fucking show up?
That's what I'm, bruh. Send an assistant
Send
to
an
tell you,
assistant,
oh
yeah.
yeah, Mr. Hove won't be here tonight.
I'm a
Yeah.
Jay-Z super fan, right? Everybody know that if you know me. If you don't take 500,000 of a Jay-Z, you don't like money, you don't want money. I'm not gonna
You
say,
can't be a Jay-Z fan and take
I'm not gonna
500,000.
say my other thought because
I feel
that's
like
not politically correct.
I feel like Jay-Z probably sit there and just would be like, why are you here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, what
Like,
do you expect from
what
this?
do you,
bruh?
yeah, like, what do you... I've been in the game. My thing is, like, what can he tell you?
You think I got a composition book with
He's
all
been in
the
the game 20
I'ma just hand it
plus
over?
years. You feel what I'm
Because you
saying?
ain't never?
Like, you can't get the game in one take.
Nah.
You feel what I'm
He
saying?
came into the game 100 grand strong, 9 to be exact, from grinding G-Packs. Why would he tell you to take a dinner with him instead of taking 500,000? Nigga had $109,000 off the streets before he started rapping. Take the $500,000, have dinner with him later
Shit,
after you get your money.
You ahead of the game, 400,000 when he started.
Exactly.
You better get you some birds and flip that shit.
You ain't gotta do that. You got 500,000. Flip some illegal shit. Not them. If we gonna flip some birds, get a chicken business or something like that. Fried chicken. Open up a Chick-fil-A franchise or hip-hop chicken franchise.
That nigga said get a PPP loan.
Nah, don't do that. They giving out 17 years for that shit.
A nigga just got 40 years for that shit.
40 years! 40 years! That nigga got 17, bro.
Hey, son, and he got paid
Restitutions?
4.4 million. Restitution. Yeah, that shit.
You know what the fucked up part is, though? He's an idiot, first off. The super fucked up part was he took his PPP loan and paid old restitution fees from another scam he did years ago with the PPP loan. That's why they threw the book at that nigga. That's why they threw the book at that nigga. He bought a
Lamborghini or something like that.
He invested in one of his friends' businesses. Which that business probably got shut down. He bought some jewelry.
Don't they all?
Paid $40,000 in back paying child support, and paid off restitution fees
Oh, shit.
for a previous fraud charge he had.
He was better off getting
Nigga,
a shell
you
account
wanted
overseas.
to go to jail.
He was better off getting a shell account overseas.
How do you pay a restitution fee for fraud with fraudulent money?
No, PPP money is real money. It's legal money. It's legal
He was committing fraud though, right? It was legal, but he was committing fraud by
He didn't have money for your business.
It became fraud when he paid it as restitution.
niggas is whole idiots, bro. They're idiots.
Everybody got Richard Millie's name.
Oh shit.
Richard Millie, not. unpopular opinion, Rich and Millie's are ugly as shit.
That's a fact.
They overhype
fact.
G-Shocks.
That is a fact.
G-Shocks that
It ain't
cost
nothing but a
1.5
rubber band
million.
and a see-through face.
They are
A colorful
robbing
band,
y'all
see-through
niggas.
face.
Well, not y'all niggas, because our listeners and we don't want wear Richard Mille. So
I
we ain't
can't
got
afford a
1.5
Richard
million.
Millie. I'm be honest with you. I'm not Richard Millie
We
ready.
par for the working class.
Man, for you guys,
Niggas that pull their bootstraps up and take their lunch pill to work every day.
I'm telling you, Slim, you having a bad day, listen to the Kill podcast.
We do it for y'all. We don't do it for Richard Millie's.
Kill, Mo.
That's a fact.
Richard, man, them shits is ugly.
It ain't. I'm
How do we
telling
get
you,
on
Slim,
Richard Millie's?
it ain't. You ever seen the motherfucking like the little elastic rubber bands that different
Yeah.
colors and shit? Is one of them with the see-through face. That is all that shit is.
Jones is the
I'm telling you.
fucking Burger King Rugrats watches. That's what those are.
That is a fact. What they used to come in a box.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a fact.
That's what them Jones is, bruh.
Nah, for real, Slim.
My
And
bad.
Tom-
Mitch look like he annoyed.
Nah, the thing is, I keep waiting for y'all to like fizzle out, and y'all keep fizzling. Like the fizzle won't die. Like y'all pop up and do something that's beautiful. I don't want to stop it, but I'm like, y'all looking at me like come on, man. We trying to close. All right, one last thing. Cruz, you saw the Matrix trailer.
I didn't.
No, you didn't see the Matrix, but you seen the first 3 Matrixes.
I seen the Matrix.
You seen the Matrix trailer? Look
Yeah.
crazy, don't it?
Yeah.
Look crazy, don't it? My only question about the Matrix trailer. We'll say this and get out of here.
I don't think it's needed. But go ahead, ask your question. Sorry.
What you mean you don't think?
The
We don't
new
think
Matrix isn't needed.
I like Keanu Reeves, so
It's not needed, but if there's any series that could do with the new graphics and people's attention span being able to take, with Inception and Tenet and all that kind of stuff,
Tenet wasn't good.
only because Matrix was ahead of its time are we allowing them to
It
try
was okay.
some
It
extra.
wasn't good.
it was okay.
I like Tenet. But
Tenet was
anyway, the only thing did y'all know Neo wasn't the one? Neo wasn't the one.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Agent Smith was the one.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How'd you find that out?
We on YouTube, so right after you finish this episode of the Kill Podcast, go ahead, type in, was Neo the one in YouTube? And there's thousands of video breakdowns on how all of the actual evidence in the movie points to Mr. Smith being the one.
So this is YouTube conspiracy theorists.
It's not conspiracy theory.
Not the actual director himself.
No, it's confirmed based on the narrative of the movie. Like, the evidence of the movie points towards it.
Mr. Smith was all the same guy that Neo kept fighting, right?
The one was an anomaly in the system. That was Mr. Smith. They sent Neo in to stop him because he was going to destroy the Matrix. Smith was the one to destroy the Matrix. Neo stopped him from destroying the Matrix.
So he was the one.
So Mr. Smith was the
Oh,
one.
he was literally the one. I got it now. I thought you was talking. I thought when somebody said they the one.
All right.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought he was talking about the two. Not
That's
the,
it,
I thought he was
Cruz.
talking
Get
about
out
the
of
two, not
here.
the
Wait,
one.
what?
That's it. I'm done. That's it. I keep looking down. Nah, that else that is important, man. We got special piece of content coming this week for y'all. Our
Yes,
very
sir.
own nephew reported live to the scene.
Did my
My
thing.
man Rock Kelly's
sir.
album listening party.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Rock Kelly.
Shout out to Rock
I
Kelly,
fuck
man.
with your music, happy.
Oh yeah, we about to get into a little bit of it.
The album in its entirety is not a miss. Like, it really has like something that worth listening to.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a lot of these DC artists, don't get me wrong, it's cool to listen to, but they're just not talking about anything.
Yeah.
But like he talking about something.
His music won't last because he's got a lot of substance in it,
Yeah.
and a lot of this stuff is
like, and even like when you
stuff we can continue.
he explains it himself, because like the way I structured the interview off was just like, I'll just couple questions and
Yeah.
I'll let you do your own thing, go and speak your piece, and then we'll go from there. So he breaks it down, and I tell everybody to go listen to it. The album is coming out real soon, and it's a nice album.
Mm-hmm. What was the single we played?
How Many More?
Yeah.
How Many More? Yeah. Really good. You can go. It's out now on all platforms: Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube, Spinrilla, illegally, legally, however you want to get this out.
Nah, not illegally.
Go support my man legally.
Yeah, go.
Money.
Yeah, support them legally. I'm just saying, it's out on all platforms. That's what I was saying.
Come on, let's listen to him for a second.
To accept the call, please dial 5. I only answer cause I'm making sure they still alive. You turned your back on the nigga. nigga for a life of crime. Still free the guys, I miss the guys. Won't forget the shit they told me. Bro had a job, he said the Nina just a throwaway. Learn on the opposition and spank him till they go away. Catch him in traffic and get the axe, just give the foreplay. Playing with no pussy, he just gon' fuck him till he bored. Caught him a body right in the alley by the store. Proud with baddies, then put more baddies on the floor. Shootouts with rivals, only happy when he score. Fighting these wars, man, fuck the score, how many more? How many more? I'm not the only one asking, man, what we killing for? So many chasing these commas, get overwhelmed by the trauma and poverty till they kicking doors. That's why I took a break from college, don't need knowledge from scholars.
Hey, I don't mean to talk over my man, but I'm going to talk over my man for 2 seconds because I need y'all to stop playing this podcast when y'all done and go add this to your library.
Nah, for real.
He is talking.
Your man said
what he
catch
said
him
is
in-
very important.
Your man said catch him in traffic and get the action. Fuck the foreplay. People crying over bodies and putting bodies on the floor. That is hard. I'm telling you something, like, and the good thing about the album is every song has something about it, but it's just like you might feel a certain way one day and the intro might be your favorite song. And then tomorrow you feel like, damn, somebody just died, and then I wanna know how many more bodies, and then you have how many more, you feel what I'm saying? And then you might be like, damn, I'm just like grew up on the south side of I grew up on a rough part of DC, and like, damn, I'm just like a product of my Miami, which he has the ending of the song is called Product of My Environment. So I'm like, it is really a good album.
Matter of fact, we like it so much. As we get out of here, we gonna run this back one more time. Hey, I am DJ Damn It Mitch. I'm here with Scooter, aka Boogie, aka The Real Nephew. I'm here with Il Magnifico, aka Fortune 600 Cruise, aka Donnie Simpson. I am your host. Sideshow Bob, aka Aubrey's Angel, aka Damn It Mitch. It's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all go check out this Rock Kelly. Stay tuned. Check out our interview on Rock Kelly. Shout out to Nephew for going and getting that done. And check that Rock Kelly album when it drops, man. It's all love here in the Kill Podcast. We're a community and we support each other, and that's what this music is about. So we support it.
In the words of your shorts, we the village.
We the village. Shout out Son of Village.
Son of Village.
You
Yes,
see
sir.
me in a.
Shout out to the Village Music Group as well.
Shout out to Shout out to all the villages. It take a village. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run this back from the top and we're gonna get out of here. Y'all good? Appreciate y'all fellas. This has been season 3, episode 22 of the Kill Podcast. We out of here.
Kill, Mo.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. Let go. Two at the call, please dial 5. I only answer cause I'm making sure they still alive. You turned your back on a nigga for a life of crime. Still free the guys, I miss the guys. Won't forget the shit they told me. Bro had a job, he said the Nina just a throwaway. Learn on the opposition and spank him till they go away. Catch him in traffic and get the axe, just give the foreplay. Playing with no pussy, he just gon' fuck him till he bored. Caught him a body right in the alley by the store. Proud with baddies, then put more baddies on the floor. Shootouts with rivals, only happy when he score. Fighting these wars, man, fuck the score, how many more? How many more? I'm not the only one asking, man, what we killing for? So many chasing these commas, get overwhelmed by the trauma and poverty till they kicking doors. That's why I took a break from college, don't need knowledge from scholars when I'm surrounded by some niggas who might kill you for pride or a couple of dollars. The government stop us. It's a drug, our niggas robbing, better learn how to dodge them. Or send some shots and catching out, but don't be caught by your honor. Brody did it, he ain't innocent, ain't sorry for nada. Think it's punishment, he happy, he got sent to his father. He got sent to his father. He got sent to his father.